Blessed day, my viewers and my subscribers. Before me jump in at the topics, may I begin to hit that like button. It will be greatly appreciated. Now, the topics coming up in this video. Donna-Lee boyfriend scheduled to appear in court tomorrow, and Donna-Lee mother has some words for him. Beenie Man addresses his feud with Bounty. Kingston Technical High student gets charged for a fatal stabbing of her schoolmate. Tory Lanez gets sued after claims he committed a hit and run, and his lawyer responds. Vybz Kartel lawyer Buchanan is in the clear after lack of evidence in his professional misconduct case. Dancehall artist Mavado to know his fate on October the 13th. Foota Hype rejoices after Sizzla put the LGBT community on blast, and Masicka trending #1 with his new hit single Umbrella. So the first thing we're going to talk about is an update that we have as it relates to the 17-year-old girl who committed the act at the Kingston Technical High School. You understand, people? And in case you don't know what going, a 16-year-old girl that goes by the name of Michian Campbell, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Zine, people. Now, Michian was basically STABBED to death. You understand what I say, people? So, you know, a whole heap of people that speak out, and you don't know, we even see our mother come out and attack, and trust me, our mother go through it right about now. So, of course, this update is about the girl who actually did the act, and she has been charged, which should not be a surprise to anyone. But you don't know, me go into the information as it come out and things. You see, my people? So, this is what the story is saying. Kingston Technical High student charged for STABBING of schoolmate. The 17-year-old Kingston Technical High School female student who was taken into custody following the STABBING death of her schoolmate Michian Campbell last Thursday has been charged. The teenager, who is being represented by attorney Kimberly Whitaker, was this afternoon charged with MUIDER following a question and answer session. She is scheduled to appear in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Friday. So yes, my people, it's a short update, but you don't know me if you make no know what go on. And you know, the situation is just really sad. This girl here threw away her whole freedom and all of that. You see it, so you know, I can't sorry for her because it seemed like she never have no remorse after even committing the act. You see me? Them say basically she did a smile as if she actually did something good. You see me, people? Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about Constable Noel Maitland and the bail hearing that is set for October the 4th. And of course, that is tomorrow. Well, it depends when you watch this video. See, my people. So you don't know, October the 4th is when the bail hearing is set. And basically, it say a bail application is to be made on October the 4th in the Home Circuit Court for Constable Noel Maitland. The policeman have taken out his girlfriend, Donna-Lee Donaldson. So yes, my people, tomorrow you don't know, me make you know what happened as it relates to this whole bail hearing, and you don't know what if people don't want him get bail. We see them come out and a protest, and people say all type of things him no deserve to get bail until him talk. Well, not until him talk, but you know, of course, people feel like him know which part she there and or which part of the body they are. Whatever remains of her, them know, him know, according to the people, him know which part them there. And, you know, no pressure not ease up on him until him actually confess and talk and all these things. So, Donna-Lee mother has some words for him. I'm going to actually get to the post so she make over upon her Facebook page. You understand what I say, people? So, this is what she had to say. My life will never be the same without my baby girl, Donna, my love, my best friend, my daughter. I carried, loved and cared for you for 9 months and 24 years. And this savage have the audacity to not only took her out of my bed and MURDER her, but to dispose of her body and refuse to tell me where my baby girl is. But my tears are a language and God understand. Noel Maitland and y'all that are involved in my daughter's disappearance will not get away with this act. Destruction shall fall upon you. Justice will be served. No justice, no peace. And she put a whole bunch of crying emojis. You understand, people? So that is what she have to say. You understand, people? She now ease up the pressure. And like what I always say in my videos, them, I can't blame her. Because if I did my daughter, I now ease up the pressure none at all. You see what I say, my people? So let me know what you guys think about this. And as I say, me keep on updated as to that whole bail hearing and stuff like that. You see, my people? So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So the next thing we're going to talk about is Mavado. And of course, you know, Mavado have this lawsuit thing going on as it relates to a woman named Jennifer Mavado allegedly robbing him of $30 million. You see me? Even though him get back some of the money. So let me go into the update that come out today and you can tell more anything, all right? So it says Mavado to no fate on October the 13th. Oswald Senior Smith, attorney at law representing Mavado, will have to wait until October the 13th to find out whether his client will be allowed to testify via video link in a $30 million fraud case against this bad attorney at law, Jennifer Mavado. Mavado is the complainant in the case. The case was adjourned when the matter appeared before the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court in Halfway Tree last Friday. Nothing happened in court last week. There was an adjournment and the court indicated that the prosecutors was engaged in another matter in the Home Circuit Court. Senior Smith told the Jamaica Observer the case was postponed until October the 13th. The attorney at law had been awaiting information from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions with regards to the outstanding warrants for his client. In July, the ODPP has been set to submit an application seeking approval from the court for Mavado, who resides in the U.S., to give testimony via video link in a high-profile $30 million fraud case in which the entertainer is the complainant. However, approval can only be granted if Mavado, whose given name is David Brooks, has no outstanding warrants in Jamaica. But Senior Smith believes that the hullabaloo around Mavado testimony is a storm in a teacup, as his client testimony is not critical to the successful prosecution of the case. The issue with Mavado's testimony is a storm in a teacup. Mavado is not a critical witness. The lawyer and the other party who paid over the money to Mavado are the critical witnesses in the case, Senior Smith said. In the meantime, Jennifer Mavado, who has been disbarred, is accused of defrauding the entertainer in a real estate deal. It is alleged that in April 2018, Mavado was introduced to a property at Grosvenor Terrace, Kingston 8, and started making arrangements to purchase the property through his attorney, Tamika Harris. Mavado reportedly professed to have been given permission to oversee the sale as the owner was incarcerated overseas. Mavado later reportedly paid Mavado $30.7 million for the property and signed a sale agreement and a document giving him possession. However, it was later discovered that the property was not for sale and that the owner was not incarcerated. The owner of the property further indicated that he did not know Mavado and never gave her permission to sell his property. Mavado was reportedly reimbursed $7 million after several attempts to recover his money failed. The entertainer reported the matter to the police and Mavado was arrested and charged with obtaining money by false pretense. Mavado is known for songs including Where Them A Do, I'm So Special, and Star Boy. Yeah, see my people, so I'm not lie still. More on the entertainer get back his money. So I really hope say even if honestly this I go so away, even if them have a warrant for him out here, I really hope him still find some way to testify, because you know, just like what the lawyer say, Mavado testimony is not crucial to the case, but I think it will obviously help him because him it happened to. So I feel like him should give testimony about, you know, this whole situation. It's what I'm saying, people, but let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So the next thing we're going to talk about is Vybz Kartel lawyer and some more update we get, because of course recently he was found guilty of professional misconduct. You understand what I say? And that was filed by the DPP, Paula Llewellyn, who claimed that the attorney is not acting according to his profession, which is the best way I can kind of explain it to you. You understand? So basically, Kartel lawyer and the DPP, Paula Llewellyn, is not seen eye to eye. And, you know, this is from not just now. You know, the man make some talk against her from a good while now, and it seemed like she have him up feet and all of them things. That was my analysis of what's going on. But let me get into the story right now so I understand what's going on. You see, my people? So it says, GLC says insufficient supporting evidence in attorney Isaac Buchanan professional misconduct case. The General Legal Counsel GLC has found that the Director of Public Prosecutions, Paula Llewellyn, failed to bring supporting evidence to clarify in what way 3 of the canons of the legal profession complained of were breached. This was contained in the ruling of the matter brought before the GLC by the DPP, in which it found attorney-at-law Isat Buchanan guilty of professional misconduct for comments he made in November 2020. The body governing the legal profession handed down its 33-page ruling on Saturday. The GLC says it sought the clarifications, but when that was received, it only sought to introduce canons outside of the original complaint and failed to state how the canons were breached. This, it says, it's contrary to the instructions of the panel. The General Legal Counsel says it had no option but to dismiss them. It says in relation another canon, Ms. Llewellyn did not establish beyond a reasonable doubt that the statement of the respondent was false. The GLC found that there was an inexcusable refusal by the complainant to respond to inquiries of the respondent's attorneys, and this essentially made the statements true. That canon was also dismissed. The General Legal Counsel further opined that part of Canon 1B, in light of reference Canadian cases and the constitutional right to freedom of expression, were not of the required standard to be able to say they were not made in good faith, they had no factual foundation, and they were not reasonable. It concluded, however, that the issue in relation to the words being uttered while the matter is before the UK Privy Council is sub judice, and led to the conclusion that Canon 1B was breached by the comments being in breach of the sub judice rule. Isat Buchanan, who is one of the attorneys representing imprisoned dancehall artist Vybz Kartel, had argued that the handling of the matter by the DPP's office breaches client constitutional right. However, the DPP hit back saying that Buchanan had mischaracterized events. Buchanan was represented at the hearing by attorney John Clark, while the DPP was represented by attorney-at-law Andre Earl. Yes, my people, so that is what's taking place as it relates to this whole professional misconduct case with Isat Buchanan. You see me? So the boss beat the case without even trying. You see me? DPP couldn't forward with the right amount of evidence or the things that she complain about. When it was time for her to bring it forward, she couldn't do it. Anyway, people, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about some international news as it relates to the rapper Tory Lanez. And it seems like that youth can't get a break or him need to go wash off on a river or something. Now that's why they talk about him and the youth named August Alsina, where August Alsina claims that Tory Lanez and him friend them or bodyguard, you know, mash him up and him show bruises on him mouth and him hand and them thing. And remember, Tory Lanez have Megan Thee Stallion case going on now this. Anyway, let me get into this story so I understand what's going on as it relates to Tory Lanez. Is it? So it's a attorney for Tory Lanez slam lawsuit that claims he committed a hit and run against a pregnant driver in 2021. Tory Lanez is facing accusations of sideswiping a pregnant driver on a Miami highway in 2021, but his lawyer Andel Brown isn't buying what the lawsuit is selling. He told TMZ, who brought the story, that the suit is baseless and will be laughed out of court. Nonetheless, documents filed by Krisha Grulan and Jesse Grulan says Tory was driving a green Bentley SUV on New Year's Day. The couple says they stopped at a red light at the end of an off-ramp after exiting the highway. Out of nowhere, Tory allegedly came flying by. His vehicle allegedly hit their vehicle on the near left side while Krisha was behind the wheel. The lawsuit says she was 4 months pregnant, and at the time, not only did Tory hit the car, but the couple says he didn't even stop to check in on the situation. Attorney Andel is coming at the lawsuit from another angle. He told TMZ the whole story behind the suit is made up. He believes Krisha and Jesse simply looked up Tory's license plate to attach him to their case. Additionally, Andel expressed suspicion about the claim hitting Tory's insurance in July, months after the January incident. The lawyer also said couple listed the vehicle that hit them as silver, but later changed the color to green in the lawsuit. Andel says the company investigated the incident, spoke to attorneys, and found no basis for the claim. But the couple is pushing forward with the suit. They want Tory to sit for a deposition in early 2023. According to the documents, Tory didn't respond to their claims within the 45 days time frame. This story comes about 2 weeks after the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office announced an investigation into August Alsina claims of a physical situation with Tory Lanez. You see, my people, so as I said, Tory, it seems like you need to go wash off down on one of them river there or something, because you know, so much situations are happening to you. And of course, as me say, him have the Megan Thee Stallion case a go on, which is the more serious one. We might look on some time, some real time behind bars. There's romance some people, so let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about dancehall artist Masicka, who is currently trending at #1 on YouTube with his hit single called Umbrella. Yes, my people, Masicka also reached 1 million views within like 5 days, it has about. Maybe him they reach it from the 4-day mark and some hours, you understand? Definitely a hit song, people, or a hit video, you understand? I like the vibe in the song here. I love the way Masicka flow. Of course, Masicka is never yet short of delivering, and him definitely forward with a lot of versatility in this track here. You see my people? So you don't know, we see it a trend #1, and I think him a trend for a while now. I don't know how long. I think maybe close to a week now. Him actually a trend at #1, if me not make no mistake. You see my people? But it's definitely a good look, and it seems like Masicka is more focused on trying to push out more hit songs rather than for even going at the clash thing. Because remember recently SH0CKING called him out, and we see Masicka go to Babs and ignore him up to now. Even though them must say in this song here, Umbrella, Masicka did this SH0CKING in it, Zine, but we not talk about no little shade or no little one liner. You understand? If we want a diss track from Masicka, we want something where we go hard against the person. You understand what I'm saying? Not no little shade at all about, you know, the palm levels or anything like that. But either way, the song bad, the video bad, concept bad, everything. Definitely a good track and a good video. So it definitely deserve the 1 million views and things. You see my people? So yeah, if you not check it out, go and go check out Masicka's new music video, Umbrella. And you know, you can let me know what you think about it in the comment section, alright? So now we're going to talk about Beenie Man speaking on his past feud with Bounty, and basically saying that was the reason why him start singing certain type of songs and stuff like that. So this is what the story I say. Beenie Man says the war with Bounty was the reason he started doing gun songs. King of the dancehall Beenie Man says the lyrical war that started decades ago between himself and Bounty was the reason why he started voicing gun songs. When me just boss and me never want to be, you know, them type of artists there because me grow in so much violence. So I sing about girls. Beenie Man recently told Ramona Samuels on Rhythm FM, my first #1 was Matey. It was really the war between me and Bounty that put me in the gunman vibes, cause me never want to sing about that life. And when the class start, I do that, cause I never want to sing that life when living that life. The girls, them Sugar DJ 50, also pointed out that it was Bounty 50 who instigated the war between them, and in an effort to stand firm as a man, he visited Bounty in Seaview Gardens. Me there one dance and Bounty say him a go done me. Me never know him neither. Me get a cassette and a man say, yo, him name Bounty. So me go Seaview, go look for him. And I saw me find out about him. Met his mom, Miss Ivory, and basically we say if a clash, then a clash. No fist nor knock, no battle nor fling. He recalled, according to Beenie, the rivalry, which involved several heated clashes and diss tracks, was never about warring, but rather standing his ground as a man to show he was no pushover. Bounty was pushing music, and I love music, so I definitely do that. So that's basically how that went. No physical confrontation, just letting a man know who I am. He said, when asked about what prompted their subsequent burying of the hatchet, Beenie Man said growth was the main factor. It's growth. It's you becoming 48, 49, 50. You realize your youth are getting older, and it's not for them to come and see you as that type of person. Yes, they know if someone diss them, then they will see violence in defending them. But it's not for them to have their father as a bad man. You see, my people, so that's where Beenie Man have to say, you know, and basically I explain certain things as it relates to him and Bounty, how the war start. Because remember, you know, people, them two brothers, Bounty and Beenie, they got hard one at a time, you know. You see, but we see them squash down certain things now, and two man them basically are good friends. You understand what I say, my people? Well, I don't want to say good friends, but them cool with each other. You see, my people? So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about Foota Hype, who is now rejoicing after Sizzla recently performed and him sing the Boom Bye Bye song. You know me talk about the famous Buju Banton song. And you know Foota Hype is a man who always burn out the alphabet people. You see what I say? Anyway, let me get into this story so I understand what's going on. You see it? So it says, Foota Hype rejoices after Sizzla denounces LGB at Good Times. Foota Hype has expressed delight at SH0CKING performance at the Good Times retro party at Masicka on last Saturday night, in which the fireban reggae/dancehall artist denounced the homo acts and reaffirmed that he will never apologize to the alphabet community. On Wednesday, Foota Hype shared a video clip of Sizzla in action at the popular event and urged his Instagram followers to join him in cheering for and congratulating Sizzla, whom he said was not quite back at his optimal as yet. Everybody help me give a warm welcome back to SH0CKING. Bun them dada. He is not at his full strength yet, but I am glad to see his return, Foota wrote. Most of his followers followed suit, posting celebratory messages praising Sizzla as well as cheering emoticons. After one follower suggested that the LGB members would ruin Sizzla's career again, Foota was quickly to point out that him rich already, them can't do him nothing. In the clip shared by Foota, Sizzla is heard declaring that he would not stop rebuking the alphabet people and did not care whether he was granted or denied visa. You see, my people, so that's not the full article. You can go up on Dancehall Mag, go check it out. But Foota Hype just happy to see Sizzla, I blaze the fire and stuff like that. Because, of course, say Foota Hype are one of the people who always go live and talk against them type of thing here. And you know the thing. Some people say Foota chat too much and this and that. But, Foota does want the artists them, especially the Rasta artists them, to speak out, because we know in the past you used to have Rasta where blaze them fire there. Even though we say Buju nah do that now, because Buju say him nah go ever perform the Boom Bye Bye song again. You understand me, some people, but let me know anything about this in the comment section, is it? Anyway, people, that's it. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bless upon yourself until I drop the next video. I'm out.